Let's see if this works. All right, give you a little face for a minute. So I've hiked down the ridge from my house. I live about a half hour from here. I've hiked down the ridge from my house, across the river, down the beach about a kilometer, and now I'm about to hike up another ridge and over to the next beach. All right, catch you in a few.
This video was requested by a surprising amount of people. It's our dry season, so the jungle is not as lush as it is in summer, but you'll get the idea. For reference about how wide the trail is, my dog Samantha is 35 pounds. In other words, it's very narrow. I'm so accustomed to walking it that I had forgotten how steep it is until I watched the footage. This is daily life for me. We have no cars here, so the only transportation is by foot, burro, or horse, and a few places are accessible by ATV. Audio in this is low on purpose. Otherwise, there was too much camera jostling noise. I've also sped the video up about 10%. I've put a few text notes in if there's anything of interest. If you'd like to help the channel, I'd very much appreciate if you'll let the video play, even if it's in the background. Watch hours matter to YouTube, and I'd really like to get mine up so the channel can grow and I can reach the next level on the platform. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you'd like more videos of little slices of life, of living a simple life in the jungle, or videos about living in Mexico in general, in addition to the metal detecting videos. Let me know what you all want to see more of, and I can make that happen. Thank you, and enjoy.
Be good girl. Be good dog. Good girl. Be good girl. You good girl. Good girl. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Con permiso, perdón. Good girl. girl. good girl, dog. You good girl. Off to the left here is a large house that is rented for events like birthday parties or weddings or family reunions, that kind of thing. And this trail goes right behind the property, and then through the middle of the other part. It's got everything. It's got tennis courts, basketball, pool, hot tub. What am I missing? All kinds of stuff. It comes with a butler, maid, chef, the works. It's quite the property, but you have to rent the whole thing for, I think, up to 40 people it holds, 45. And we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Another 10 minutes or so, if that. So yes, I always hike barefoot. I'm accustomed to it. I've had people in the comments tell me I should be wearing shoes, but that's just not going to happen. One thing that when you do walk barefoot, you become very, very accustomed to paying close attention. And I've just got trust in my feet. I generally walk softly enough that I know if I'm about to step on something that is not ideal. So I don't really worry about it very much. Most of us don't here in the jungle. Shoes are really more annoying than they're worth when we have to cross rivers and we're constantly in and out of water. I mean, the wet flip-flops are not safe either because they're really slippery. So most of us just do our thing barefoot. This is the other part of that property. And volleyball. Up there is the tennis court. And we've pretty much made it almost all the way there. It is a beautiful day. That walk warmed me up. It's chilly here, but nothing like a good hike to get you warmed up. That's Vallarta over there. And the bay. So Vallarta's about an hour by boat, if one wants to go, which I do once a week, as you guys probably know by now. And so far, in my limited experience from what I found, the hunting is better there. Hola, buenos días.
Hola, gracias. Hola. Buen día.
Buen día. Yeah, about the biggest danger to my feet is the chipped toenail polish, which I really can't be too bothered about. If that's the worst thing that happens, I'm in good shape. This is still that same property off to the right here. It's huge. So this pueblo that we're going to is also only accessible by boat. It's got a string of restaurants on it. It's sort of that typical tourist place. People come for the day and, have their drinks and enjoy the beach and then take a water taxi back to the nearest place that you can drive to and go back to the city. The nearest place you can drive to is about 15 minutes from here by boat. You could see, I'm sure, parts of that trail are incredibly, incredibly narrow. Where are you going, love? You want to go that way? Okay. Oh, you want some water. That's what you want. Yeah, parts of it are only just the width of my 2 feet together, and I don't have big feet. So it's part of that trail is really narrow, and then of course off to the side there's a steep drop-off down the mountain. And the only way to travel is by foot or by burro or horse. So here's where we're going, guys. This beach up ahead. And I'll catch you there. We are almost at the tail end of this hike. It's been a pleasure to take you guys along. I also have a treat for you at the end of this. So we'll get to that. But I do have a good treat for you guys if you want to hang around for a bit. Wow, we've got the waves. I know that doesn't look like it from here, but the waves are about 2 meters, which is really high for the bay. And certainly high for little, 23-foot pongas, 24-foot pongas shipping people back and forth. I'm hoping for a good hunt. I hope that the sea has churned up enough that I can find some good stuff like I did Christmas morning. Still haven't found my jewelry. Maybe today is the day. Good, lovey. I am going to start on the far end of the beach. 1, because it's more crowded down there. But 2, I suspect that by the time I finish my hunt, I will be tired. And I won't want to have started at this end, walked all the way to that end, and then have to walk all the way back. So I'm just going to go there now before I get started. This isn't a house for rent. Short term, like by the day or by the week, for people who want to vacation here. And here are some horses to rent, if you want to take a trek through the jungle by horse. And we're here, guys. All right, I'm going to get to the far end of the beach, get set up, and we'll get hunting.